Have you ever thanked God for the prayers that He did not answer? Because what if the setback that you are experiencing right now is the very thing that is going to position you for greater things tomorrow? Of course, could the pit where you are now in today be the pathway to your palace tomorrow? For instance, look at the story of Joseph. His life shows us exactly what I'm talking about. He was a teenager when God gave him a dream. The dream was clear and powerful, and he saw himself in a position of leadership, a position that his own brother were bowing before him. But instead of rising to that glory, the story seemed to fall apart. His brothers betrayed him. They sold him, and he was carried off to Egypt. I can almost hear the prayers that Joseph must have been praying to God. He must have been whispering to God, Lord, please rescue me. Lord, please send someone to take me back home. And maybe, just like you have prayed to God, you have begged God to stop the pain, and all you could hear was God's silence. It can feel like God has forgotten you. But sometimes silence is also a strategy. Yes, God's strategy. Because in Egypt, Joseph worked hard in the house of a man named Potiphar. Everything he touched succeeded until one false accusation ruined his reputation, and it landed him in prison. Yes, that was another dead end, another unanswered prayer for Joseph. And yet, that dark cell became the place where his worship. It was a place where his leadership matured, and his gift of interpreting dreams grew sharper. And his character also was refined. And guess what? Yes, his character was refined in ways that comfort would never have made him to achieve. So sometimes a closed door is not always a denied to your destiny. Sometimes it's even the classroom where God will prepare you for the place He's already planned for you. Years went by. Then Pharaoh himself had a troubling dream, and there was nobody that could explain that dream. Finally, someone remembered a young Hebrew boy who was in prison who could interpret dreams. And in a single day, Joseph went from being a prisoner to prime minister of Egypt. You see, the very gift he practiced in obscurity became the key to his release and also to his rise. So looking back, every no Joseph experienced lined up the perfect yes for him. If he had escaped the pit early, you and I know that he would have missed the position God had prepared for him. What looked like delay was actually a design to take Joseph from where he was to where he later found himself. So maybe you are standing in a pit of your own, a job that you did not get, or a relationship that ended, a prayer that still seems unanswered. What if God is protecting you from a storm you can't see? What if today's delay is tomorrow's destiny? The same God who guided Joseph is still guiding us today. His silence is not his absence, is not yet, is not never. The detour that you experience today may turn out to be the very road that will lead to your purpose in life. So could the prison you feel trapped in be the platform God is building for you? My brother, my sister, will you trust God's timing even when the answer doesn't match your plan? If you believe that God can turn your painful no into a greater yes, I want you to type yes, thank you, Lord, in the comment section. And I want you to share this with someone that you know needs this. so that they can be reminded that unanswered prayers can be God's greatest protection for them. Stay blessed, and God bless you.